Hello, welcome back to Promonade.sg. Today we are back at Fishop Marketplace again at Anchor Point. And we also have the manager Dorothea with us today.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Dorothea, I want to ask you a very simple question. For steamboat, what kind of seafood usually you like to have?
I like prawns in my steamboat.
Of course, I love prawns also. And today we're going to talk about prawns. I understand there are many different types of prawns. And today we're going to look at Fishop Marketplace and see which kind of prawns they have. And you can actually buy them all from Promonade.sg, Promonad.sg, Fishop Marketplace virtual booth. You can actually order them and then we will deliver to your place at a very cheap cost. Okay, now we're going to look at all the prawns that is available here, that are available here at Fishop Marketplace. So, first one. What is this? It's just very black and dark.
Okay, this is actually a Vietnamese prawn, or also people call it the grey prawn. Yeah.
What's so special about this prawn?
I would say it's price point. Yeah, that's what makes it special. It's more of the basic range of prawns actually. Yeah.
Okay, but what about the taste itself?
The taste is like mildly sweet, and people usually like to use it for steamboat also.
Okay, so this what do you call the grey prawns, right?
Yeah.
Vietnamese prawns is actually very good for steamboat because it's the price is very reasonable, slightly cheaper also, and the taste is good. So this is one choice. Now we're going to look at more choices here. What is this?
Okay, that's actually the Angka prawn, or they call it some they call it the red leg prawn, or also known as the white banana prawn.
Angka prawns, that reminded me of my mom. Usually when she'll buy this, right, she will actually use it to cook the ketchup, with the ketchup. So is that a good prawns for, say, braising or cooking for a longer time?
I would say generally speaking, all prawns do not cook for too long because you will overcook the prawn and then it becomes more like mushy.
Okay. So how long do you actually recommend to, for example, for braising or like the cooking with the tomato ketchup or even with the sambal?
I would feel that you should cook all the sauce and everything first before you actually, the last thing to go down is your prawns actually. Yeah.
Okay, good, cool. And there's also this prawn here. Let's have a look here. What is this one?
Okay, this is actually the tiger prawn.
The one that we usually see in the supermarket, right?
Yes,
so this is quite a common prawn. And also for steamboat, we also eat this, right?
Yeah, that's right.
These prawns, usually what I'll do is that I will actually peel it and use it to cook pasta.
Yep, very crunchy.
Yes, very crunchy prawns. Okay, good. And I noticed that at Fishop Marketplace, you have chefs here, and they are all helping with the fish. And then just wondering, for prawns, do you help them to actually do you help the consumers to actually sort of treat them, like taking out the intestines and stuff like that?
Okay, usually for prawns with shell-ons, we do not do that because the shells actually preserve and protect the prawn meat. Yeah, so we don't do that unless the customer specifically requests for us to do for them.
Okay, and how do you actually, like for example, you buy back home, how are you going to actually keep it in the freezer?
Okay, for all prawns that are at chilled temperature, they can only be stored up to 3 days maximum in your refrigerators. If you do not wish to consume them right away, you should actually put them in the freezer, and it's good for about 3 to 6 months max.
Okay, cool. Hey, crayfish. This is one of my favorite. I like crayfish. Can I have this for steamboat?
Yeah, it's good for steamboat as well.
How do you actually do you need to cut it? Do you need to process it, or you just clean it up and just throw the whole thing inside the steamboat?
I would recommend that you clean it up, then you cut it and you put it into your steamboat.
Cut it up, but I find it very troublesome to cut it. I don't even know how to cut it. Can you all process here?
Yeah, sure. We can actually just make a request and then we can do it for you.
Okay, and one best thing about Fishop Marketplace, all the seafood after they process already, they will actually use the vacuum to seal it up properly and pack it up nicely with ice. So, okay, cool. Let's look at the frozen prawns here. can you recommend all this? Can you introduce to us different types of frozen prawns?
Okay, in Fish Shop we actually have lots of prawn meat. We call them shrimp meat actually. So we do have the cooked and the raw versions. So every prawn is actually already vacuum packed, and this is actually one of our best sellers. It's actually the black tiger shrimp meat, and it's a jumbo size 16-20. That means about 16 to 20 pieces in one pack like that of 1 kg.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And can I just find out from you, all these frozen prawns, can we just use it for steamboat?
Yeah, you can actually use it for steamboat. So it's actually up to the customer's preference to if they like tiger or if they like the vename prawn for their steamboat. It's more of a convenient concept.
Right.
Yeah.
And it will not taste not less sweet or less fresh compared to the fresh ones?
I would say they give different texture because the other one that you see earlier is actually more of like with the shell on, and people like to put the whole prawn into the steamboat, and with the head of the prawn actually is sweet. So your soup base will actually be sweeter actually.
Right.
But as compared to the shrimp meat, it's more convenient, and people who do not like to peel the shells and everything, so
Like me
they'll
lah,
just they'll just actually go for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And I see that you have also vename and also black tiger, right?
Yeah, so the one I introduced earlier on is actually the black tiger. This is actually our vename shrimp, and this is actually smaller size. Some people do not like too big shrimp meat in their hot pot.
Right.
So usually recommend this size. It will be
Okay.
better for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what we saw just now at the beginning, the grey prawns, right? It's the
Yeah,
same, right?
same.
Okay. All right. And then we have the black tiger, which is also vacuum packed properly.
Yeah, correct. So this is actually the black tiger, but the new difference is all of them are in different sizes.
Ah.
Yeah.
You look at here, this one is so fat. Can you see this one? This one also very fat. Wow, I think I'll just get this and cook the pasta. Easy to do, simple. Actually, if you come to Fishop Marketplace, go to our website, Promonade.sg, visit the Fishop Marketplace virtual booth. You can actually get everything and anything about seafood for your Chinese New Year. Yeah. So this is one good thing about our platform. Besides seafood, we also feature Seafood Marketplace canned food, canned abalone, and also some pre-packed cooked seafood, which we will introduce more in the next episode. So thank you so much, Dorothea. Thank you for joining us today and introducing us all this great seafood. Thank you.
Thank you very much also.
See you next time.